Hi, I'm Megan, and I'm a trademark agent at Field Law in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Let's talk today about how long it takes to get your trademark. Following Canada's accession to the Madrid Protocol in 2019, the Canadian Intellectual Property Office, or CIPO, experienced a higher than anticipated number of trademark applications, which resulted in a significant delay in the timing of a first examination report for new applications. In the years following 2019, applications were divided into two tracks post-filing: applications containing only goods and services taken from the Goods and Services Manual, and applications containing custom terms. The timelines to registration were really different depending on which track you undertook, and applicants could meaningfully reduce the time to examination by conforming their applications to list only accepted terms. However, in the last few years, CIPO has implemented a number of measures to reduce the wait times to examination and the backlog, and has been very effective in reducing the time to registration down to under 2 years. Currently, applications filed in the month of May 2026, regardless of accepted terms or custom terms in the application, are on average being examined in about 7 to 8 months, which is a significant improvement from the previous timeline, although we note that it could take up to 14 months in some cases. Once an application is initially examined, the examiner will assess whether the trademark can proceed to approval, publication, and registration, or if there are any minor or major obstacles to registration that need to be dealt with, such as specification issues in the list of goods and services, niche classification issues, or more serious issues such as confusion with another trademark. If there are any minor or major obstacles to registration, the examiner will issue an examiner's report, setting a 6-month deadline to respond. CIPO has also made great strides in reducing the time to reply to a client, aiming for a window of 3 months from receipt of correspondence. If there are no objections following the initial examination, or if all objections are overcome, CIPO will then issue an approval notice, which identifies that the application will soon publish for opposition. Currently, the timeline between approval and publication is about 2 to 3 months, though that fluctuates. Once an application is advertised via publication in the Trademark's journal, third parties will have a 2-month window to oppose the application or file an extension of time for doing so. If no oppositions are filed, the application will register within 1 to 2 months following the end of the opposition period. There are some tips and tricks that will help move your application along a little bit faster. First, conduct a clearance search before filing to assess if your application might be subject to any serious obstacles, such as confusion with another trademark. If any potentially confusing marks are uncovered, we would be happy to advise you on potential strategies forward. Second, even though accepted terms from the Goods and Services Manual no longer meaningfully reduce the time to a first examination, using these pre-approved terms will reduce specification objections and the timeline it takes to receive an examiner's report, respond, and have it reassessed by the examiner. Third, you'll also want to ensure that your application contains goods and services that you are actually using or intend to use in the near future. We want to avoid a kitchen sink list of terms or 7 different ways to say the same thing. A clear and coherent specification will be examined much faster. Fourth, evaluate if your list of goods and services is too broad at filing or incorrectly classified by niche classification. A trademark agent is the best person to help you through this process, and we can propose suitable wording or reclassifications to help you avoid any potential issues in examination. Specificity requirements are very stringent in Canada, and what is acceptable in other jurisdictions may not be acceptable in Canada. And finally, if there are any steps to be taken in response to an examiner's report, providing timely instructions to your trademark agent or filing a response sooner in the 6-month period will help you get through this a little bit faster. We hope that this information on timelines has been useful. We understand that waiting for your application to register can feel like a long process, but with the help of a trademark agent, you can be sure to get your application off to a great start. And of course, we are always happy to help.